They run again on first down, Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10.
No bullshit.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now it's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Complete. It's Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. A draw play here. Lewis. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Again, it's Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Oh, God, he getting bailed. He getting bailed.
Passing on this drive, there's another first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score
trying to knock him back
as they come up on first and goal. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Tannehill now to throw.
Give me that shit. That's game over.
There as it's intercepted.
That's game over. That's game over. You suck. You fucking suck. Get off my shit. No, I'm not. I'm getting on 2K. You fucking suck. You beg for that shit. 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 Alright, I'm gonna flood his ass again. Came back and bust your ass. Stop talking your shit. And I'm getting him again. Nah, I'm inviting you, fucking me.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. show. I just wanna see more desto. If you throw it, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. If you sucks, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, round it up, count it up. Ay, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Ay, ay, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Ay, 16
I'm balling out with the
cars in my
Panthers.
front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers,
Chargers.
big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Able to power through.
Wow.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48.
Huh?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Drop that shit,
and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Williams. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
No bullshit.
Mecole Hardman.
That should have been a pick right there.
Yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it here with Gordon. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes it.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. To throw, Rivers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal for Rivers. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
Oh, bro, God, I had it, dog.
They stop him a few yards shy.
We can always talk about the new innovations in the game of football and the new twists, but down and distance always remains a constant.
What?
That's a long way to go to try and pick up a first down and to fake it in that situation.
Yeah, you mentioned twists. That was quite a twist. I'm shocked that they went for it. They got good yardage out of it, but they needed more than that. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. They go play action. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Following the interception here, Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rivers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is intercepted.
Jump up from the ball once
They'll say
again.
no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Promise you.
On as the punt team
And look
knows
at that
this
shit.
one's
And that
sent
shit wanna
away.
fucking drop a little ass punt.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. They'll run on first down. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Nico Hardman, the intended target. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go.
Oh my God, this nigga ass, bro.
Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Looking for Kelce on the deep ball. Got him there.
Oh, my God.
Inside
Oh,
the 10.
my God. Say on
And
God.
they move this all
Say
the
on
way
fucking
down
God.
to the 9.
Say on fucking God.
They got 29
Oh, my God,
yards
this shit
that
ass,
time.
dog.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
God, this shit
And he'll
ass,
take
bro.
this from the 9 down to about
God,
the
you
7.
still caught that shit.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on
You
2nd
still
and
caught
goal.
that. You see that, though?
On play action, it's Mahomes. This is caught by
Wow.
Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Wow.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Ain't
And
you
the
gonna
Chiefs
hope
are
it
able
don't
to
come
extend
back?
their
What is that
lead.
again?
Point after, right down the middle. And he's a little bit on the
You gotta hope
shorter
it don't
side
come
as a
back and play this shit
receiver.
again.
Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little
Tell
guys,
you
right?
what, boy.
Yeah, sometimes they
Come
get
back,
lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Rivers throwing complete to his tight end, Henry. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Now Gordon on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rivers now from the 50. Now he'll let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Gordon. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I can't believe they even let you play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Yellow. 80. 43. 43.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken at his 4. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 44, Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Rivers on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's got some space here. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 22. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Rivers to throw this time. Going deep for Benjamin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And that one results in 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That were a first down pickup of 8. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Rivers. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Rivers. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll bring them back within 4. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They run it again with Williams. That second down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This will be taken in at the 1. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
7 yards there and a first down. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
No.
Rivers hands off to Eckler. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, Haywood!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Reggie Ragland picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 34 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That good for 22 and a first down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll give it to Jordan on the shotgun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
They get flooded.
From 3 yards out. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. From the gun, Rivers. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fuck out of here,
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside.
Get off my shit. Get off my shit. I'm going to talk my shit. Get off my shit. You ass. Get off my shit. I was finna 40 your ass. Me, I was finna 40 your ass. Get off the game, bitch. Flooded your ass twice, nigga. Fuck off my shit, bitch. You ain't on no fucking win streak, bitch. Give me that shit. White boy.